side. But we are on the board. We are on 127. Woo. So 4 hours and about 20 minutes it took us to land our first fish. It is super, super hot. We fished tons of different baits. And we switched out to this smaller little shaky head worm. It's still about 4 inches long. It's got a pretty good weight to it, but we're just dragging it really, really slow. And we're fishing along this ledge that we fished already today. And I was fishing it super, super slow. And it was 127, so the fish was not that big. But if we got a bite, then we might be doing something right. I believe in catching 2 or more fish on the same technique is somewhat developing a pattern. But a true pattern will be when you can get bites here and you can go do it on the same parts of the lake and continue to get bit. But it goes to show you, you gotta consistently put in some time. If we would have left, we would have never got that bite and we would have went home empty-handed. So like I said, you need to be motivated to try to catch that fish and not be more eager to want to quit. Just out here dragging it slowly down this bank on this ledge, and this wind's blowing straight down this ledge. Just gonna keep on fishing. Sure enough, I hear it now. Better one. Same location, a little bit into the deeper location. Yeah, they're pretty good, I say. Too good. 130 good. It's a little bigger. That storm looked like it is coming. What's happening? We're going to actually get a second chance. The rain gods actually went onto my weather app and redirected. You can see this right here. This craziness in another direction, and it's not going to be over top of us. So I heard the thunder, I saw it coming this way. The wind was actually pushing this way, which I thought was going to bring the storm this way. So we're actually going to have a second chance. So we have a 127 and a 135 in the boat, and that is unacceptable. We're actually going to go back out in the same area and try to do the same thing, which was drag a worm. So come along.
Mike Iaconelli and Ishman Rowe are one scoreable bass away.
it in, Mike. Get it in, Ike. Come on, boy. Come on, man. Get it in. Give me the goosebumps. Get it in, Ike. Yes. William. Woo. Got me going crazy, Ike. What's he doing? Give me the goosebumps, Mike.
Folks at home, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm not even gonna say it this time.
Anything is possible.
Never give up, baby.
Never give up.
Never give up. Never, never give up. Yeah! Yeah, Jim! Yeah! Yeah, I don't care! Well, we got the goal accomplished anyway.
Did he jump in?
We got that done today. Really happy about it.
Okay. We got a good one. Good one on. Oh my God. This is the fish we've been waiting for. And what did Mike Iaconelli say? Never give up. Man, look where this goofy fish is hooked. Oh. Look where it's hooked. It's never coming off. Look at that. Foul hooked her. Right here. How? I have no clue. No clue at all. I started swimming the bait back because I was going to throw it again. And I stopped it and I felt a thump thump and I set the hook and it was right here in her neck. Man, never give up. We are going home now. All right, let's weigh it out. Let's see what we got. Man. Probably 5.5, 6 pounds. 608. Alright, so there you have it, guys. Boom. Whew. Man. Guys, we're going to end on that one. Man, it has been so tough. We had 2 bites on a worm today. We hooked into 2 good bass on a lipless crankbait. And we've been just fishing super, super hard all day and just got that fish right there and foul hooked it. How that happened, I have no clue, but it literally felt like it was biting. So then I saw my line going out this way, so I gently popped my rod up because it was super close to the edge of the boat, and it hooked it right in its neck, right here. I have no clue how it did that, and it was fighting really hard because if you don't hook it in its mouth, it won't swim with its mouth open trying to get the bait out. So if it's swimming like this, it's going to be more aerodynamic or more dynamic in the water to where it's going to, you know, fight its life off. So, man, it was just a test today on your physical and mental toughness. So, you know, we could have gave up today and just said, let's just go to the house. But like Mike Iaconelli said, never give up. He just made it into the top 8 today in the Major League Fishing to advance into the championship because he did not give up. There could have been plenty of times he was like, all right, I'm out of the elimination line, but he never gave up and kept going and got in with the last several minutes of the tournament. So, you know, you never want to give up. 8 hours of fishing, 3 bass in the boat. That is a very, very tough day. So the water temperature was about 93 degrees at its highest today. The temperature out here, I don't know. I went to go eat lunch in the truck, and the truck was reading 99 degrees. So it probably is lower than that, but feels like, you know, in the upper 90s. But the wind was coming out from different directions. we had several different conditions today. As soon as we got here, bluebird skies, the wind was not blowing at all. Within about 30 minutes of being here, the clouds started rolling in. So it was in between a bluebird sky day and an overcast day, kind of a mix, and then the wind started blowing from the west. And then we seen this huge gray cloud over there off in the distance, and it got really, really dark. We heard the storm coming, and the wind started blowing super, super hard, and that's the third one. So then we came back out. So it's actually post-frontal conditions, because once a front comes through, when you can fish when the front's through, it's called the post-frontal, and we got to fish that too. So with those conditions, it was still cloudy and it was a little bit windy, and then the storm blew away, and it became the same conditions with the clouds and the sun coming in and out and the wind blowing. So we had about 5 different conditions today, which probably throws those fish through a loop, which probably is the reason why we couldn't catch them today. But man, it was a really tough day. But man, what a test for our physical and mental toughness. Today, mentally, I mean, when you're not catching them, you just want to pack it up and go home. But if you pack it up and go home, there is a 100% guarantee that you won't catch them. So staying out here and try to mentally figure them out and try to, hit different locations and try different baits was a struggle today. I mean, there are so many times you just want to just go home. But man, you need to be mentally prepared, mentally tough, and go out there and continue to fish. And then physically, with that sun coming down on us and it being super hot and very light wind, and then the wind coming and the conditions changing back and forth, man, it will wear you out. And if you don't have enough drinks, or you don't have food to fill your tummy with, I mean, you could fatigue yourself super, super quick to where if you feel like you're about to pass out, you have to go home. So, today was a very tough day that really tested our physical and mental toughness. And what I want to leave you with today is that if you go out here and you fish and you're struggling, snap out of whatever you're in, stay motivated, push yourself harder and harder, and try to figure these fish out so you can land a really good bass just like we did right there. But thank you for watching Bassable Buddy. I will see you next time, but it is time to go to the house.